Why we can't divide anything by zero? Hi, welcome back to my channel, and in this video, I'll be explaining to you the reason why we can't divide anything by zero. This is one of the most controversial topic I met online before, like back in 2020, when someone mistakenly solve a certain mathematical equation and then divide by zero, something like that, and it doesn't make sense. So it was supposed to be taught to kids before. Back in elementary algebra, you might have encountered problems like solve for the value of x, satisfying the equation x squared plus 15 all over x equals 10. And it says there, x is not 0. Why do we need to do that? I mean, why do we have x is not 0 when we're supposed to be solving for x? The reason for that is the author of the problem is trying to make sense on the question. That means he's actually giving emphasis whether the value of x is 0 or not. He's actually giving emphasis on the fact that x should not be 0 because it turns out to be undefined when x is 0. So that is, we can't divide anything by 0. Another thing is, if you have tried solving in your scientific calculator, I mean scientific calculator because I don't know the other calculators. For instance, you divide 100 by 0, it says there syntax error. Because scientific calculators are actually programmed to follow certain mathematical rule. And one of the rules is that you can't divide anything by 0. Another is, I don't know if you have encountered already for solving domain and range of function, but if you are actually solving for the domain and range of function, for instance, we're solving for the domain, you have to solve for y in terms of the variable x, and then you find all the values of x that makes the expression defined. And say, for instance, your expression is a rational expression. So you are trying to avoid that at which the denominator of the expression makes 0. So you're trying to avoid that. Otherwise, your total expression is undefined. Okay. So that is the those are fragments of things we have to remember as applications of the fact that we can't divide anything by 0. So why can't we really divide anything by 0? Like, this, aside from finding joy in the world, this is one of the things we have to do as students. So here, by the way, back when I was elementary kid, I was taught by someone that the reason why we can't divide anything by 0 is that division means to classify. And then there is no such person who is humble enough to receive that she doesn't have her part when a cake is being sliced. Well, tama naman yung idea that we can't divide anything by 0, but ano daw? Like, anyway, whatever. Yes, we really have to know that there's no such division at which the divisor is 0. The ratio R of two numbers A and B, denoted by this, that is R equals A over B, is the number R such that it satisfies the equation A equals R times B. Okay, so if B is 0, that is, we are trying to divide by 0, we have to find the value of R satisfying the equation R times 0 equals A. So unless A is 0, there is no solution to R times 0 equals A. Or maybe we can say that R is infinity. Okay, so R is infinity, but what is really infinity? Well, infinity is not a number. Common perception is infinity plus any number is always infinity. So that is, we have the equation infinity equals infinity plus 1 equals infinity plus 2 and so on, which implies that 1 equals 2 equals 3 and so on. So all integers are equal. My God! Yes! The whole number system would collapse. So this is all a contradiction. Therefore, we really can't divide anything by 0. That's it. Now, let's consider the fact that unless A is 0, there's no such solution to R times 0 equals B. So you might have wondered, okay, then why is A not 0? Okay, so that means we have R equals 0 over 0. Okay, so R equals 0 over 0. So that means we have the equation R times 0 equals 0. Meaning that if R equals 1, so that is 1 times 0 equals 0. If R is 2, we have 2 times 0 equals 0. And so on. So, meaning to say that 1 is equal to 2 equals and so on. So, again, all integers are equal, and so this is again my guess, because this is all but a contradiction. Therefore, we really can't divide anything by 0. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you have learned something. So if you would like to add a fact, the reason why we can't divide anything by 0, you can comment down there on this comment section in this video. And for those who are new to this channel, please subscribe for more updates about fun facts, for math topics, and I would also have any lectures, videos in this channel. So thank you so much and see you around.